You on the film. It seems like every week we've talked, there's been some goals with progression, and I know it's constant improvement, but it seems like there's always been something you've really been focused on during the week. Did you come out of the Wake game after watching the film and say that was great, this was okay, here's the new focal point, or was it kind of a consistent some of the things you've seen in previous weeks?
Well, the one thing we stressed this week was play with great attitude and effort, and that was the biggest thing we stressed all week is to let's play our style of football. And for the most part, I thought we played well. There weren't many lows out there on Saturday. We played hard, we played with a purpose. We just came up short a little bit. Of course, every week when we try to run the football, we need to run the football better. But they were giving us the passing game, and we tried to take advantage of that as much as we could. We got 0 sacks, which was a positive. A couple of pressures, but for the most part, protection was good, and Taylor had plenty of time to get the ball off.
I talked to Stu. We were talking about the running game a little bit, and I made the observation to him that the game kind of, as it went on, kind of felt a little bit almost like Georgia State last year to me, where they were really committed to crashing the edge and trying to take that kind of C and outside gap away from you. And that left them maybe a little more vulnerable inside. Was that something that you guys expected ahead of time, or did it kind of develop as the game went on?
I think it developed as the game went on. The first couple of drives there, we had some 8 and 10-yard runs, and before you knew it, there was 8 guys in the box, and they were almost safety down low. And again, we were outnumbered in the box. That's why we were successful. They were playing off coverage and letting our receivers catch the 10-yard outs and the digs. And so it's a chess game. Okay, we're not going to beat our head on the wall and try to run the ball when they're giving us passing games. So I think Coach Satterfield did a great job calling the plays and taking what they gave to us. But you still got to be able to run the football no matter how many guys are in the box.
In terms of going forward, you've got this week off, and that probably gives you some time to work on some really precise stuff, maybe get a little more finite than you would during a normal game week. What are some of the goals that you'll use to your advantage with a little bit of open time here?
Well, first, we got to find out what we're good at, because we're kind of not good at anything right now. We're average at best at the inside zone and average at best at the outside zone, and that's our bread and butter plays. And we have to find a play when it's 3rd and 2, what are we going to call? Because we really don't have an identity right now up front. And that's why I've stressed to those guys in the meeting today is, who are we? Are we going to be a unit that has to rely on the pass to get a first down, or are we going to get our butt up in the air and come off the ball and make a first down? And I told those guys today, I said, you got to make your opportunities, and they can't be given to us. So when your number's called to get a first down, we have to come through for the offense to move the chains.
I know Vic got a little dinged up at one point on Saturday. How's he doing? Is he pretty well fully healed up, or where would you put him?
Oh, he's fine. We had a little talk on the sideline. I thought his arm was amputated the way he was acting, but I told him if his arm wasn't cut off and they were dragging it to the sideline, to get his butt up and get to the next play. But he's healthy. He came out of the game very healthy. Played 6 guys. Again, probably need to play Chandler some more to give Tobias a break, but they were both playing good. But it's a gut feeling going to the 4th quarter. Who are your best guys you think give you the best chance to win? And Tobias was playing well.
Good deal.
Thanks, buddy.